perhaps it is a bit more freaky than we thought.
Last night's vigil to me was very interesting. I saw the dark shadows moving around the room, which Mia and Mike also reported. I also had my hair pulled, which wasn't a huge excitement to me because I've had that happen before, but the fact that I got very annoyed by that is more interesting.
Well, from my point of view as a psychologist, the most interesting thing about last night's vigil was the whole kind of social dynamic that was going on. And I think what we were seeing was just everybody trying very, very hard in the pitch black to see if they could pick up on things, to see if they could see anything unusual. Their eyes were playing tricks with them, and I'm afraid we didn't catch any of that on camera.
We all love stories of ghosts and ghouls, but I wonder how you'd feel if you believed something supernatural was sharing your home. Tonight, Mia claims she'll rid the Beckwiths of their unwanted guest. She'll concentrate her energies on locating the spirit and send it peacefully on its way to the afterlife.
Okay, so this is the clearing, the night, hopefully, we're going to get rid of whatever's in here. What I'll do is I am going to the zone, fully open up, leave my body, walk around your house. All the time I'm doing that, I'll be able to tell you what I'm seeing. Find it, once again, hopefully, and bring it in. We'll then try and hold it, question it, before we send it over. Okay. Let's give it a go. I can see myself now, I'm just going out the door into your bottom hallway. And I'm looking in your front room. I'm not seeing anything. Going up the stairs. Let's go into your room. Nothing there. Back on the landing. To the next bedroom. No.
Mia searches the house for some time, struggling to find the spirit. And then suddenly...
You can see it coming through the wall as if it's coming from the house next door. And it's a man. He's just come through the wall and standing by their wall. And he looks like late 50s. He's standing in the doorway of the other room. I'll just try and get him in. Come on. He doesn't like being told what to do. Come on, I'm asking nicely. Come on in, you can talk to me. I'm going out the back of this house. And I'm seeing it's open. And I'm seeing old buildings, like storage or old. And he worked there. Tell me the year. Where are we? It's like 1860, 1870, 1867. He's doing the money, or the paperwork, the money. And somebody who lived here robbed it. And in that robbery, he got killed. They think he stole the money because he went missing. They didn't. Ned, his name's Ned. And he's showing me a newspaper with his picture in it. He wants his name cleared. He's looking for a younger man. The man that killed him was much younger than him. They lived in this block.
Is he the only person in this house, the only spirit?
No one else in here. He's not only in your house, but yeah. He's more in this house than anywhere else. Okay, I'm going to send him over. I can't hold it much longer. De profundus clamave et te domini exaudi vocum meam, fiant ores tuae intendentes invocium, deprecationis miae, si iniquitus observerus, domini que sustenebi, et ipse redimit Israel, ex omnibus iniquitibus idus. Hang on.
Now that Ned has gone, Mia turns her attention to why he was here, trying to clear his name and condemn the man who killed him.
That's where he had the cash. So, and somebody that lived in this here, or what was here, this land here, came in, took the money, killed him, and disposed of the body. So in the papers it would say he ran off, or he embezzled, or he done something like that. So what he's doing is looking for that man. So he's in the same time.
It appears Ned was stalking the whole neighbourhood, not just their house.
We talked to Pete and Val next door, and they said they'd seen a man coming out of their kitchen and walking into their living room and disappearing.
Oh, good, so that's coming up.
That would make sense that he's walking through.
Yeah, it sounds like he's walking through. But we've got lots to work on. And he went. So it's finished.
Happily or not?
Yes, he went through relatively easily. One of the many things that surprised me about tonight's clearing was that when I went looking for the ghost, I expected it to be in either the hall, stairs or landing, and it clearly wasn't. So by the time I'm coming back down again, I was very worried, and then very surprised to see it coming from the wall from the house next door. So we had a wanderer.
When she said that Ned had come from next door, it actually probably will confirm to our next door neighbours that what they have seen is real and that they're not losing their marbles either.
During the clearing, Mike experienced something unique.
At one point during the clearing I was looking at Mia when I saw what was like a figure behind her. It just seemed to be somebody just stood behind her, so I kind of looked away to see if there's anybody there, if it was one of the crew or something like that, a shadow or something like that, and looked back and the figure had disappeared. And I didn't say anything to Mia at the time, but afterwards I was talking to her, and she thinks it was Eric, her guide.
But the slamming door, all the way through, I couldn't fit it in. I didn't understand why. And it was a very ominous feel when that door slammed. After the clearing, I had a chat with Eric, and he told me it was for me to take it seriously. I was buzzing too much doing that psychometry. It was a powerful place to work. And one thing you can never do in this is get complacent.
It's clear that our contributors there really were very engaged with what was going on. They were trying to make sense of everything that Mia was saying, and that's exactly what we'd expect from people who do believe that Mia's got the powers that she claims to have.
During the clearing, Mia claims that she contacted the spirit of a man called Ned, who was unable to rest until he'd avenged his murder. In 2 weeks' time, our cameras will return to Bury to see if Mia's attempt to send over this tormented soul has worked. 2 weeks have passed since the clearing. Has the haunting stopped for the Beckwiths?
At the beginning, we were like wondering, well, has Ned gone? Has she only got rid of one of them? Is there any more about? But we haven't noticed anything untoward happening in the house, so we've got a nice, quiet, peaceful house.
There's a tree.
That's not a tree.
We're not getting any noises in the house. We've not heard anybody running upstairs or the thumping on the stairs anymore. We've certainly not got the smells that we used to get in the garden. It does seem slightly better, but it's always been quite a happy house anyway.
We're more than happy, and hopefully that will be the end of everything. Good job, Mia, thank you.
On our return to Bury, our cameras have found that the Beckwiths' home is once again peaceful. The children no longer complain of phantom visitors, and all the shadows have gone. You may not have to pick up an old book of ghost stories or switch on late-night TV to encounter the supernatural. Maybe somewhere close by, perhaps just around the corner, a sinister presence is lurking. If you haven't lived in a haunted home yet, maybe one night you will. Sleep well.